Well, what's going on? I'm Rio Callix. I am a producer, songwriter, beat maker, and kind of dabbling in a couple other things when it comes to music. But overall, man, I'm a one-stop shop here at the studio, and this is my personal lab right here.
Can you tell us about what made you get into the music industry? How did you get your start?
My start, man, it's always been as a as a kid. Like since a little kid, my mom's more than anything was really big in performing in music. So she always had me in music classes. I was performing since I was like 4 on stage, like with piano, guitar. And I just always kept up with it to the point where now we're producing. We produce other artists. I kind of always kept that with me. And I've loved what music was as a kid, how it made me feel, and I love what it means to me now. You know, to me, I feel like musicians are the historians of the world. We tell the history of the world through music. And yeah.
Can you give me some of your influences?
Man, I have so many influences. It's like hard to pinpoint, but a lot of my biggest influences have been, it started as a kid with like Michael Jackson, big inspirations, someone who's like always doing something huge, something different, something next level, you know, something superhuman almost with the music and the career. So that was a big starter for me. And it just moving into hip hop, got in with like Chris Brown, who always loved like singing and dancing, you know, so Chris Brown was a great introduction there. And then I just love the Latin scene, Rauw, Alejandro, you got Daddy Yankee, you got Nicky Jam, Tiny, so many people. We've been here for hours if I listed every single reference or inspiration, but yeah, I kind of draw a little bit of everything in a way.
You tell me what made you want to go into business doing music, because obviously music was a passion, but what made you actually want to go into business like doing music?
Man, what made me want to do it, you know, go into business with it was just I love doing this, and I wanted a way to be able to do this as much as I could, spend as much of my time doing this as possible. So I started learning what are ways that I can make enough of a living to still pay bills, you know, make sure that I got food on the table and I got a roof over my head, the essentials, and still be able to do this and provide and, you know, grow and get better and get more and get bigger and help more people, you know. So that's what it's starting to become now. That's really what started it all, man. Yeah.
So we have a lot of Black and Latino businesses starting every single day, right? And they're out here thriving. So, but we all know starting a business, starting out, you know, it can be rough. What advice would you give new entrepreneurs?
Man, cross your T's and dot your I's on everything. Make sure you got everything checked, you know. Jump into opportunities. I would always say jump into your opportunities, but make sure that you stay ready for them. That's the biggest thing. I think one of the biggest things I've learned is stay ready so you don't have to get ready for when these opportunities show up. There have been times where I've been thrown, you know, exactly what I was looking for at a much younger age or at an earlier time, and I just wasn't ready because I wasn't taking the steps I needed to take to make sure that my business was ready to jump when it needed to jump. So if you want to take this seriously in that sense, make sure that you do what I do now and what I didn't do before, which is put that effort, that work, that investment into what you want to accomplish, and then make sure that you have it ready when that opportunity comes, because it will come and you need to take it the moment it comes, because there's not very many, but they are there for you. Alright, y'all, this has been Rio Callix with Rio Callix Studios. This is my spot. It's where we record at. And go ahead and pull up whenever you want to. It's gonna be a second home for pretty much anybody who wants to be a part of this. You can find me at Rio Callix on everything, every social media, whatever social media exists. I'm on there as Rio Callix. You can find the studio at Rio Callix Studio on Instagram. Huge shout out to the Godfather Kilos, another artist you can find me through. If you can't find me, search up the Godfather Kilo, you'll find me. Message him, you can always book a session there. Hit up Tonico, another great artist that's always in here, so you could always just hit him up, he'll be here too. Chilo Gabbana, hit him up, they always know where to find me as well. Thank you so much to Spadegang, and man, thank you again for tuning in.
I really think sky is the limit.